confidence because I've worn it many times. I'm going to slip into one in just a moment, but these are fabulous. And these are for right now, even if it's still cold, and as we transition into a new season. We've got red, we have the denim color, we've got black, we also have this beautiful sunflower, and lastly, we've got this amazing ivory. Do you see this? These are double-sized, so extra small, small, medium large, extra large 1X, and 2X, 3X. And you're going to love them, and I cannot even get over that you're getting this poncho for less than $20. Dive in and get as many as you might want. Anthony, we were talking about these earlier, and everybody loves them.
Isn't this stunning? I love it because it has that wonderful crochet look, which is fantastic. And what we do is we use a special machine to create this crochet on the diagonal. Then you have pointelle detailing on each row where the crochet connects to the next row crochet, which makes it even more 3D dimensional. And then you have this great banding up the side. And this banding is there so you can move it around. You can rotate it so you can get a more asymmetrical slant. You can keep it on your shoulder line or, you know, make it more dramatic. We have a 2x2 ribbing that goes into a mock neck, which is fantastic because it gives it that really lovely flow. And it has plenty of sweep throughout it. Even a cast off is done in a 1x1 rib that goes all the way around. So you have 1x1 rib here, and then you got the 1x1 going across way. So you have really, you know, two-directional ribbing, which is more expensive for us to do, to give you that detail.
Yes, and when you get this home and you put it on, you're going to really appreciate all of that, all of the details, so that you can wear it, you know, with the point facing down, or you can shift it to the middle and it looks intentional, which is fantastic.
So stunning.
We've got it. I'm going to slip it on, and I have it in the denim color, and I love that because we wear a lot of this denim blues and things like that.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you need to elevate that, and this is the way that you do it. Don't worry, you can still wear your purse on your shoulder if you want to. You can still put your hands in your pockets.
Because it has that beautiful sweep to it that you can move underneath. It has so much mobility underneath it. And I love this because this is that finishing piece. You know, as we trans into the next season, you don't need a full winter coat. You need something that's an easy peasy piece. It's so sunny out right now in many parts of the United States. You can just slip this on with a little simple sweatshirt. You could put it on with a little simple tee, long sleeves tee, or maybe you have a full, you know, cotton shirt, cotton rich shirt that's long sleeve. It's just a great finishing. You're running, doing errands, and you know, I always talk about, like, you know, the nurses and our school teachers and our real estate brokers, you know, in and out of cars all day long. They're in and out of offices and buildings. If you work in a medical community, you're walking from one building to the next building. If you're in radiology, you're wearing, you know, you get to wear some of your free-flowing personal things over your scrub. So this is a great thing to just slip on and run in and out to grab a cup of coffee in.
I love it. I love the way it looks on the girls, and you're going to see. I'm going to switch into the blue real quick.
I love this.
Oh, belted.
Belted. I love the whole belted look with our maxi dress. So this is another way of doing it if you really want to be, you know, real fashion forward, is taking it over the maxi dress. So any maxi dress. This is my maxi dress, but it could be Iman's, or it could be Christian's. It could be anyone's maxi dress, and then you just pop this over with the micro belt. It looks so fantastic. And I love that she made it now into a top. She belted it. So the fabric is so fluid and also so full that you can belt it and make it into like a tunic, which is fantastic. And she has a double point detailing, and she made it into a little cocoon sleeve. Just gorgeous. That's very clever. Very clever. And then if you're full on, you're going to the event, I love this with print underneath it because you get the texture. And Jamie chose to put a printed blouse underneath it, so you get this really rich look. There's stores out there that do similar looks, but again, hundreds of dollars for the same look. This is a very European look. If you ever go to Italy or you go to London this time of the year, you see a lot of ladies in ponchos because the season's changing. They can go in and out of shops in Peruge or walking throughout the community. They just want to be a little bit more covered, but not as covered with a full coat. You could do it with this, but look at the styling. The black, you can still see all the detailing and the design lines.
Look at that. Look at how great that is, and you can. And that's why these are so popular every time we are able to present them. I just slipped on the denim color, which I love.
Pretty.
And I just have a little kind of white, you know, shell underneath. So I could have, if I had a blue shell underneath, it would look a little bit more tonal.
Right.
But if you want to show off you know, sort of that contrast color, you
I
can
love
do
it.
that.
Because, I mean, every time we go on a vacation, it's always cold at night. I don't know what it is. If you're even in Sedona, I mean, it's cold at night.
In the
even
desert.
in LA, in Santa Monica, or even in inland cities, it gets very chilly at night, and you want something a little bit more, you know, stylized than just a basic little jacket.
Right.
And this also serves as your traveling piece when you're getting on a plane, or, you know, and I can't stress enough as a school teacher. I mean, you're doing what we call car line.
Yes.
It's brutal.
I think about that. I think about after, you know, you're out there in the morning sometimes
7
and it's
a.m.
cold, and then you're out there at the end of the day, and a lot of times you're like in a breezeway. For some reason it's always windy in Caroline.
Yes, it is.
So now you have a way to be covered and comfortable, but still be able to move, still be able to hold the kid's hand or what have you, still be able to put your hands in your pocket, still be able to like wear a whistle if you need to wear a whistle and what have you.
But even like our morning walkers, like I was counting today, like, you know, I'm not home, but like, you know, the alarm settings go off when people walk in front of the house. And there's like maybe 15, 20 women doing their own thing in the morning. They start around 6 a.m. and they're walking, but they're walking leisurely. What a great way to walk leisurely and still be comfortable, and you have cuddle up and you feel warm and cuddly with something like that.
Hold on to the dog leash.
Yes.
And you're not encumbered in any way.
Right, exactly.
And still look chic. And then as soon as you're done with that, you get home, you know, grab your handbag, and you're out the door.
But what I love so much about these ponchos, back in the 70s, they were like the hottest thing. Like women wore, that's all they wore was a poncho.
I know.
And it was the coolest thing. And I think there's something about them. It's so fun and fashion and so MTM, you know, Mary Tyler Moore. So like fresh.
Agreed.
Very, very fresh.
Agreed. And I think when you see, this is the thing, you'll go out and you'll see somebody in one, and then you'll say, why don't I have that?
Exactly.
I love that
And we have such a, we become so like decontracted. We put on like a big old sweatshirt with a hoodie and go to the football game and try to look like the men. Like, what are you doing, girl? Hello? I want to just grab her and say, girl, what are you doing to yourself? You're not the boy.
It's so funny. I went out walking with my husband. We were just walking around the neighborhood, and I looked at us, and we were both wearing sweatsuits, the same color. And I'm like, why am I dressed like the man?
Right. Why are you dressed like the man? We were in a bakery shop with my friend Josette the other day, and we were getting some, you know, stuff for a friend. And I looked at this lady. I said, "There's something wrong with this picture." I know what you're thinking. You want to go do a makeover. So what's she doing wearing her husband's jacket? There's so many pretty things for you out there.
That's right.
Look at this. Oh, look how cute.
I mean, here you come.
And that's the worst thing. That's the last thing a man wants to see is a woman dressed like a man. Oh, no. They want to see you looking so pretty. I
know.
They're free. Yeah, you're free. You don't have to be dressed like a man.
Absolutely.
Men love it when a woman walks in with a dress. I hear that all the time.
It makes a difference.
All the time.
And then, okay, let's say you're in that same coffee shop and everybody's kind of ho-hum in a hoodie, right? And then here comes Rosie, bright and fresh, and it's like, where's she going?
She gets the best service.
She gets free coffee.
She gets the best service. I'm telling you, you get the best service. I see it every day. Like when women walk in, they look so fabulous. They get the best service. They really do.
I know, it happens. I'm telling you, it happens. And you're thinking, oh, well, that was nice. Everybody's just so nice to me. No, there's something about when you make an effort. And this is, it's very small. You just literally pull it over your head. It costs $20, but you feel and look like $1 million.
And like even when you go to like the doctor's office, like if I take my mom to the doctor's office and I really, you know, make sure mom is perfect, right? Oh, Mrs. Hankins, you look so pretty. And she gets right in to see the doctor fast. She's out there for long. They do extra.
Do.
People do extra when you show up and you look fabulous.
It's so funny. I used to go to this post office when I first moved here. I would go to the post office right after leaving work. So I was in full hair and makeup. And there was a postal worker who would always time the line so that I would come to him. And I remember, and he would say, I just miss when, you know, people come in looking so nicely. And so on days that I didn't look good, I didn't go to the post office because I didn't want to disturb. I didn't want to, you know, interrupt him.
I'm the same way when I fly. I wear a blazer. I wear a beautiful shirt. I wear dress shoes on the plane, and I always get better service. Always.
It makes a difference. And when you don't have to do much, like you're dressed, you're wearing a tank and your jeggings, right? You throw this on, elevate it. Instantly.
And it's not hard work. Can you imagine going to the airport and you walk in and you have your beautiful poncho on, you have your valise, you have your Samantha Brown matching luggage, and you go up to the desk and you're like, give them your tickets. They're like, she's so fresh. They're gonna look out for you.
Yes.
They're gonna look out for you.
It's so, these are those things. These are those secrets. We talk about hacks, remember? These are those hacks that it's a life hack. It is that secret to why do you get better treatment all the time.
Yes.
And Ingrid's like, well, it's just me being Ingrid.
Making the effort.
She knows the secrets.
Make an effort.
Not the door shining in your face, right? It's somebody holding the door.
Yeah, they hold the door for you.
They hold the door when you're still getting out of your car and the door
It's
is
so true. The last time I was at a restaurant and the lady came, I went, wow, I said, ma'am, you look so pretty. I opened the door for her. She said, thank you. She looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And it's just, and these are those things. Again, doesn't have to cost a lot. You don't have to think twice about it. You don't have to think, well, how do I wear a poncho? You just wear it.
And just always have that voice in the back of your head, like my grandmother said, never leave home without lipstick.
Yes.
My grandmother said it all the time to my mom, Mary, don't ever leave home without your lipstick.
Yes.
You know? And it's so true, just a little lipstick.
A little lipstick.
Yeah.
It's those little things. And remember, and these are double sized, okay?
Yes.
So you don't even have to, just get in the range.
Get in the
Extra
range.
small, small, medium, large, 1X, 2X,
And at
extra
this
large,
price-
1X, and then 2X, 3X.
And at this price, do a giftable. You know, she has plenty of champagne. She has plenty of wine. She don't need you to bring no potato salad.
She doesn't need another gift card.
to any store. She's saying, honey, just bring mama something nice that she can wear.
Yeah.
This is a freedom piece that you can get for any of your girlfriends. Your
Yes.
auntie, you're going to see your aunt. Take her something real precious.
I love it. And she's gonna love it. I'll tell you this, did you say the denim blue? Okay, so the one I'm wearing is the most limited. A lot of you are shopping for this one because you know you're gonna wear it with your jeans. Let's say if I had this on with these jeggings.
Oh, so pretty.
How perfect
So
would that be?
perfect.
I instantly look longer, leaner. Nobody needs to know if I gain a few pounds because you would never know in a poncho like this, and especially if you're doing tonal. If you want red, do it. If you want the
I
ivory,
love the ivory.
you cannot miss out. I know you want it in black.
Oh, it looks stunning.
And
I
the
would get
o-
a couple.
I would.
I really would. You know, it's one of the, you know, it's so funny. During Christmas, during Halloween time, I bought my aunt that big from here, the big pumpkin poncho.
Oh, wow.
For her to wear to work because she works with kids. And you thought I gave her $1 million. Oh my God, I wore it every day. The kids went nuts. This is one of those pieces you get someone, every time they wear it, they'll think of you and they'll think, oh my God, I can belt it in the front like Ingrid did. I could wear it full on front like you did. I could wear it back like she did with the legging. I could do this with the black on black. There's so many things you could do. And every time she puts it on, oh my God, she thought about me. And it's the most cuddly thing you'll ever wear.
And that's the thing, and it's youthful.
Yes, very youthful.
That's right. It's not heavy. You don't feel like you're wearing a blanket, and it's not so lightweight that it's fly away. It really is simple. I
looks
like that it's a
homemade.
mock neck too.
It looks very artisan, like you bought it at Etsy. You know, it
Yes.
looks like an Etsy piece. Like, oh my God, someone sat there and crocheted this. People are not gonna believe it's machine made. They're gonna think it's actually handmade.
Because if you had made this, like how long would it take?
Oh my God, you need millions and millions of yarns or skeins of yarn from Joann's.
years of skill and practice to
And
make it,
patience
right?
like nobody's business.
That's right.
And,
And
don't
then-
forget, don't skip a loop. It'll be a mess.
And then even then you'd still only have one. Like you
Right.
could have all three
All
colors if
three.
you want to. Or actually, sunflower is the only color you don't see. You can have all
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
and for how much would you pay for a skin of yarn to do this?
I
Oh my
know.
God, they're like almost $14 a skin, and they'll probably take
wow.
8 of them to make this.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of yarn.
Oh, wow. And so the fact that you've got these in any size you want, because they're double sized, they're made to be forgiving. You wear it, I love it on top of a dress. There are many times where I'll have a dress that I want to wear, but it's maybe, I still need a little something.
Yes.
And a jacket would look
Yeah,
strange.
it'll look weird.
Yeah.
It'll cut it off in the wrong place.
Right. This is it. If you want to throw it on with your jeggings, or maybe it's your leggings. You go out for yoga and then you have to do other things.
Yes.
You don't want to walk around just in your yoga outfit. You throw this on.
Definitely weekender. Weekender
definitely.
warrior. If you're doing grocery shopping, you
Oh,
want to get your nails done. This is a perfect get your nails done top.
Oh my gosh.
Because you know they're gonna want to massage your arms.
Yeah.
I always think when I take mommy, I have to make sure she's wearing like a short sleeve, and that she's not wearing a coat that's gonna have to take it all off. This is so easy.
True. And then I'm always the one who is sitting under the ceiling fan. And I'm
Right.
freezing.
Yes, especially at
Is it
restaurants.
drafty? Yes.
Drafty hallway.
This is great.
But even at home, if you're trying to conserve energy and you want to put the heat on, put this on and sit around and cuddle
I
up with a cup
know.
of tea.
And it's nothing's in your way. So I
Yeah.
could still cook and do dishes. I could still do all of the things.
Remember those things that we used to sell that were the big old, like, they
Yeah,
look like
like
a shroud, like a
yes,
monk's outfit?
like a
They
shroud.
were like $30.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like $30 for this big old moo thing
Right.
to keep you warm. It was called the Cuddly Snuggly or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, $19, you get fashion. Oh my God,
I
forget
mean,
it. This
I
is perfect.
know. You cannot go wrong. I'm telling you. And I'm
Remember
glad
those
you're
things?
loving it too. I remember.
The whole family sitting around looking like that, like polar bears. I think I still have one in my basement or something. Remember those things? We thought we were really fly, didn't we?
No, but you know what? If you did, you had to like sit in one
Yeah,
spot.
in one
You
spot.
couldn't go anywhere.
No, where would you wear that? I can't go out the house with that. I mean, I think I'm a abominable snowman walking down the street. Don't shoot it. It might come together and get you. Oh my God. It was this huge thing.
The things we used to do.
Oh, my
We get older, we get smarter.
Amen.
We get more fashionable. That's
Exactly.
what it's supposed to be. And then you're gonna wear this, and then your teenager, your granddaughter is gonna see it, and she's gonna take it.
Take it.
And it's gonna
Oh,
show
my
up on
gosh.
Instagram.
Oh, it would show up on
With-
Instagram.
and cowboy boots.
Yes.
Yes.
With some short shorts.
That's what she's gonna
Totally gonna do that.
Totally gonna
You're-
do it.
Rosie's like, that's
do that.
Right?
So that's the thing. We could all have the same poncho, and we're going to wear it 1,000 different ways.
Exactly.
And that's the idea. You make it yours. Anthony gives these to us as options of how we're going to wear it. And that's why for years and years, so many of you say, Anthony, I still wear your pieces, and they still look good, and they look like me. And everybody says that. I look like me. And so when you pick up your poncho,